Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I recently came across a really cool D2C brand that is selling boxed mac and cheese. But the plot twist is that it's not just delicious, nostalgic mac and cheese that is super convenient, it's also packed with nutrients, protein, and is really healthy and clean. It was created as a healthier alternative to its competitors, and they launched in 2021 off the back of a $6.4 million investment, testing this product amongst thousands of consumers. Now, I love their website. It is bold, their mission is clear, their product USPs are clear. It's such a cool brand. But as an email marketer, of course, I noticed something is missing. No lead magnet, no sign-up form, no email marketing. This brand, with almost 100,000 followers on Instagram and 28,000 followers on TikTok, is missing out on a really easy opportunity to sell the story, to tell the story of Goodles, to share their product USPs, to share their mission, and to really bring their customers into the community. This is an example of really good top of funnel brand awareness that could be bolstered even more by inviting people to sign up to an email list, and then intentionally taking people along the customer journey of educating them about the brand, of really getting them to become part of the community, and ultimately to drive sales as well as retention. So I got a little bit creative and decided to build out a welcome email sequence for Goodles. And if you have an e-commerce brand, you can follow this exact formula for yourself. I'm going to walk you through exactly what I would do. So let's take a moment and think about what this specific funnel will look like for this welcome email sequence. So the first thing that we need is a lead magnet. We need to have a way to get people's email addresses, and a lead magnet is basically just a value offer or some kind of incentive that encourages people to share their email, to share their first name, and ultimately to sign up to our email list. So once we've got people signing up, we then want to take them through a basic 3-step flow. This can be longer if you want it to be. I'm going to walk you through a 3-step flow today. So across this 3-step flow, there are a few things we're going to want to think about. The first thing we need to do is introduce people to the brand. We want them to understand our values, our mission, our purpose, and we want them to align and really resonate with what we're about. What we then also want to do is really push the incentive that we're going to use. So as I mentioned in the lead magnet, we're going to be using a 15% discount as the incentive for people to sign up. So we really need to highlight that discount in order to encourage and drive sales. We want to introduce people to our best sellers. We want to really focus on what our product USPs are, what makes us different, what makes us stand out. Why do people want to use us, or why do people want to consume this product? And then what we also need to do is bring in some kind of social proof that demonstrates that we are a legitimate brand and that many other people and customers are having a positive experience with this brand, because as always, people like to follow what other people are doing. So this is one really powerful way to encourage sales and to build trust with your audience. So at a high level, these are the things we want to think about. Let's dive in and have a look at what this would look like. Okay, so the first thing we need is our lead magnet. And I'm going to share my Figma screen so you can see how I've designed this. Obviously, I don't have access to the back end of their email marketing software, so I'm not going to show you how it's set up in Klaviyo. I have other videos that do show you how to set this all up. I'm going to focus on the design and the copy and the general flow. So let's dive in here. So here we have an idea for a first order discount pop-up that would come up on the screen when someone has spent at least 6 seconds on the website, and this would invite them to sign up in order to get 15% off their first order. So here we have 15% off your favorite comfort food, preposterously delicious, nutrient-packed. We've cracked a code, sign up to get yours. So we've got a first name, an email address, and a call to action button to sign up, and then a nice image. So I've just copied and pulled these images from the website and done the best I can with the resources and assets that I have access to. The key thing here, we definitely want to get people's first name because we want to be able to personalize emails from the get-go. This will improve our open rates and start to build trust and relationships with our audience. And then when people click get 15% off my Goodles once they've signed up, They then get taken to this thank you page. Thanks, champ. Be sure to check your inbox for your 15% off gift. So we want to immediately send people to go check their inbox, because that is going to reflect really high open rates and high engagement rates for our very first email that we send people, which will reflect positively on our sender reputation. So you need to send people and get them to go and open that first email. Okay, so now we move on to the emails. What do these emails look like? I've had quite a bit of fun just playing around with the website and designing these emails. So we're going to pretend that the 15% off code is the code mac and cheese. You would obviously need to set this up in your Shopify or e-commerce platform back end. Don't just make this up. You need to actually have a discount in place, obviously. So the very first thing people see is this reminder of the discount that they get. And we want to make that really clear, because at the end of the day, we are about driving sales. And also this is the promise that we've made to people when they sign up, that they're going to get 15% off. So we want to make it very easy and clear for them to go ahead and make that purchase. And when I'm building this out within Klaviyo, I would link this text directly to the discount code or to a product page. So again, this isn't the absolute perfect font, but I've done as best as I can. You've got your favorite meal, just got a facelift. What's up, first name? So immediately we want to personalize. You know that heartwarming, joy-bringing, mouth-watering nostalgia of mac and cheese? Well, what if we told you it now packs a punch on health, protein, and on the health, protein, and nutrition front too? That's right, all the deliciousness, none of the nasties. Eat your heart out with the code mac and cheese for 15% off. We've got a call to action, get mine now. And then here we highlight some product USPs, which again, I've pulled these off the website. And then here we have a generic footer that I like to include for all of my e-commerce brands. Typically, you see brands just using, so they have their social footer, so these social buttons, and then they just have like a basic unsubscribe link. So what I like to do is it just feels more personal, more intentional, is to have a little about section. So here we've got about Goodles. We're all about making healthy, delicious, and nutritious mac and cheese that adds a little more magic to your day. Born in Santa Cruz, CA, we celebrate the joyful, weird moments that make life gooder. One noodle at a time. Don't want to be part of this fun? Unsubscribe here. So then we do include our unsubscribe link, but it isn't just like floating around in the footer. So that is email number one. We're introducing people to our brand and we're really highlighting that 15% off code. Then with email number two, what we want to do is introduce people to our best sellers. So again, we've got this banner along the top to highlight the 15% discount. We've got our cool logo. And then we've got some text highlighting. So I've just pulled 4 of these products, which I assume are the best sellers, but I don't know for sure. So we've got mouth-wateringly scrumptious, a humble noodle, a sprinkle of love, a whole lot of nutrition. Shop your cheesy faves. We've got buttons. So each of these product images can link to the respective products. Obviously these are buttons that would link. And then here we've got a nice juicy pic of mac and cheese and the product USPs again. So I've pulled these in from the website, and these are again icons that they're using on their website. So pretty simple email, but bold, bright, fun, very much in line with the brand. And here we have the footer again. So it's the same generic footer. Okay, and then the last email that I have for you today is the third email, which is really focused around social proof. So this is kind of reminding people or sharing with people that this product is very much well loved by the people that have tried it. So it just builds that extra trust and pushes people further along the funnel towards converting, towards buying. So here we have you heard, Sam? So this is just an example. I would put like a first name personalization tag in there. So it's like, have you heard whatever your name is? When we set out to create the most unbelievably delicious mac and cheese, we had no idea the impact it would have. Thousands of versions and endless hours later, we sent our humble noodles into the world. And it turns out you love them as much as we do. Then a call to action, get mine now. I've pulled in, so these are just some random pics. We could definitely improve on these pics, but this is Instagram content that I've tried to pull of real people who are looking very happy, eating the product, holding the product. Okay, but she doesn't look very happy. I could do better on that image. But like I said, doing the best I can with what I have. And then here, these are not aligned perfectly, but I've included, this brand has had some great PR, so it's nice social proof to include these like references and features. And then here we have some testimonials. So again, I've really just pulled these through from the website. So 10,000 Mac enthusiasts have spoken. We've got 4.8 star rating, and then some like really cute reviews from people that love the brand. And then what I think I could actually do here is add another call to action button at the end here. Center that, and then we can move this down. So at the end of the email, we have one more call to action to get your goods, and then this same generic footer that is kind of telling the story of this brand. And of course, you can add more to this. Sometimes I like to include quite like a founder-based email that's like, this is the story of the brand, this is the narrative, this is the face behind the brand, and that adds like a nice personalization or personal touch. And then what I also do is add a final email that is a reminder. So anyone that has not purchased or used that 15% discount, we send them a last chance email for them to go and make that final purchase, and just add some scarcity, add some urgency. But ultimately, this is the little 3-step flow that I would create for this brand. I mean, I know this is a very simple 3-step email flow, but at the same time, this brand is so bold and so fun, and the copy and the energy is so enjoyable and identifiable, that having this flow really makes people more brand aware. It brings the brand to the top of people's mind, it builds trust, and it will drive sales. And this, along with like email campaigns, abandoned cart flows, will really help to move people along that funnel, and also to encourage retention and repeat purchases. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that this quick overview will help you to implement something like this for your brand. If there are any brand funnels or email marketing strategies you would like me to review, please comment that below, because I'm wanting to do a series on reviewing your favorite e-commerce brand funnels and email flows. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you like this video in any way, you got some value, please subscribe, like, comment. It really helps me to keep going.